Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Carissa Shaylin. I am a mom to a 1-year-old as well as a wife to a mechanical engineer. And if you're not new here, well, hey, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. And if you are new here, hey, I post every Wednesday and Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and an occasional Monday when I feel like it. Today is a story time of how I was proposed to. It was a really special moment in my life, and I'm excited to not only be sharing my story, but I am in collaboration with several of my good friends here on YouTube that are going to be sharing their stories as well. I am going to link a playlist of all our stories down below, as well as all their channels down below, so you can go check out their channels if they sound amazing afterwards. So don't forget to check that out after you're finished with this video. I'm going to kind of read just to make sure that I'm not missing anyone, because it's kind of a big collab. I'm really excited to hear their stories as well. First is my girl Ashley from Swanson Crew. Her channel is super funny. They have great cleaning motivation. They have day in the life vlogs. She is a mom to 4 beautiful kids, and her husband are adorable. I'm super excited for their proposal because her and her husband have been together for a really long time. My second girl is, you've heard her name on this channel a few times, is Ashley from Fitbusybee. She is super awesome, and she is a mom to 4 beautiful kids as well. She does some awesome cleaning motivation, some just mom life stuff, and she's also been with her husband for a while, so I'm excited to see hers as well. And then you got my girl Cayla from Cayla Co, and she is a beautiful mom, and they're in the process of moving, so you're gonna see some awesome content on her channel about that. My next one is Jena from Mega Mom. She is an awesome mom of 2, and she does cleaning motivation as well as dating the life of a mom. Her channel is super adorable, and I'm excited. Again, I'm excited for all of these girls' stories, to be honest. Then you have my girl Laura from Small Stuff Big Family, and her channel is they have vlogs. She has different stuff of her family, because she's a blended family, so she has some co-parenting skills and other stuff. So I'm really excited to hear hers, because it's a second marriage for both her and her husband, so I'm curious to know if anything got different, if there's story. I'm excited. My next girl is Valerie from Valerie Santos. Her channel, she's a mom to 2 beautiful kids as well as a nanny to a little boy, and so you get to see mom and nanny life plus cleaning motivation plus cooking motivation. Super fun channel. And my last but certainly not least girl is Sam from Radecki. She just got engaged. Well, not just, but she's about to be married, so she's navigating this life of being a bride in 2020. She also has some awesome minimalization stuff on her channel, as well as great motivation. So go ahead and check out all these beautiful ladies, and don't forget to check out the playlist after you're done with this story time of all of our little proposals. So for the reason you guys are all here, the day was December 20th, 2014. So right around Christmas time. I'm gonna scoot over so we can put some pictures here. It was any normal day. We of course it was getting close to Christmas, so all the Christmas flair in the air. We planned to go to this place called the Mission Inn in Riverside, California. They do this place called the Festival of Lights, so they light up the entire hotel, and it's super stunning and super gorgeous. And this place has like a lot of meaning to me. My dad is a general contractor, and he did a lot of work at this hotel. Little backstory of this hotel: at the time that my dad was doing it, the Bush administration of George W. Bush, the second George Bush, happened to do his campaign there and stuff like that, so a lot of his campaign stuff was done in the rooms that my dad redid and re-renovated, all that. So as a child growing up, my dad was doing that, and I got to run around the hotel causing mischief, I guess, and getting to see all the cool places around there while my dad worked. So this place brought a lot of cool memories for myself. So we decided we were gonna go there for the Christmas time and get to see all the pretty lights and have dinner. And we invited, you've heard both of these names on this channel before if you're an OG subscriber, Mike and Casey, who Mike's my cousin-in-law and Casey's my best friend, and they happen to be dating. So we invited them to come and hang out with us and do like Christmas, like watching the Christmas lights and everything. My husband happened to get reservations at this really nice steakhouse restaurant, so we all had dinner, had a really enjoyable steak, and just like hung out, and it was just super nice. Then we decided, so the hotel is like in this like block shape form. They kind of closed down the roads around it so you can just like walk around and see all the lights. And they have different stuff, like they have like an ice skating rink in the middle of areas. They have like lights absolutely everywhere. It's absolutely stunning. This particular night happened to be having protest for some activism thing. At the time, I don't exactly remember why, but they were shutting down like parts of freeways for this protest and everything that night, which happened to cause the carriage rides not to happen that particular night, which later I found out ruined my husband's proposal idea. He was gonna propose to me during a carriage ride around the lights, but that is okay. It ended up being okay and worked out for the best. I still love my proposal when we get to it. So we happened just to be walking around that entire night, and that night Mike brought his like fancy camera. It wasn't like your cell phone or like anything like that. It was professional photography like camera. And he tried to play it, well, he was playing it off like, oh, my mom really wants to see pictures. Oh, I want to give her the best quality pictures I can. I was like, okay, whatever. And knowing who his mom was, like, it didn't really tip me off or anything, but I thought it was like a little weird. I was like, okay, whatever. So we're walking around and around, and like by the third time I was like getting kind of suspicious, because like, I don't know, Ricky was acting really weird, and I was like, what is going on? Like, we've talked about getting engaged at this point. It wasn't like it wasn't talked about or anything, but it was more of a, of course, like, when is it gonna happen? But whatever. Like, I hadn't like kind of a weird feeling, like, okay, like, is he gonna do it? Is he not? Like, we've been walking around for a while. And then it was super funny because I remember, like, walking, and there's so many people. It's not like it's not busy. So there was a lot of people, and all of a sudden there was like a break in people. Like, there was like just nobody in a way. And I remember him, we were walking, and then him whispering sweet nothings into my ear and being like, babe, I love you. I've always, since the moment I met you, I've always wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. And like, that was like when that break was about to happen. He's like whispering in my ear, and then all of a sudden he like spun me around, got down on one knee, and he was like, babe, curse out, Shaylin, will you marry me? And pulled out a ring from his pocket, and legit, like, it was crazy because like not a lot of people were at that particular moment, but like all of a sudden, like, a circle of people gathered around us, and like we're cheering and clapping, and Mike was taking pictures, so obviously you'll see all these action shot moments of it. I was crying, I was in shock. Like, I had a promise ring at the time, so I'm like trying to take that off so he can put the my wedding ring, or well, obviously my engagement ring on my finger. So this happened 5 days before Christmas. It was so exciting. I was so stoked. It was truly, like, for everything that my husband went through, like, to plan it, he did super well. And even though it was like kind of a fly by the seat of his pants, at the same time not, it was perfect. And I remember after he came up and kissed me after I said yes, this lady came up and was like, oh my goodness, do you guys want to, like, pictures or anything? Like, literally right as soon as like that happened, I was like, no, that's okay, like, we have somebody over there taking pictures. And poor Mike, he happened to get into a car accident like I think like a few days earlier than that, and gave himself whiplash. So when the time to take the pictures, of course, like I said, like, people gathered around us, people like tried to like get in front of him, and so he had to like jump and get like a shot, and like kind of torqued his neck a little bit more. But like, it was genuinely like one of the happiest moments of my life. It was Christmas, so it's like magical and joyous, and it was lovely.
You're a dick.
So I was like, I can't tell my proposal story without the person who actually proposed. That wouldn't make any sense. So I figured I'd bring him in and ask him a couple questions of what he thought and how the planning process and all that. Like I already told you guys, like, he already wanted to be doing it on the carriage and it didn't work. So how'd you feel that
my plan A turned into plan B, turned into plan C, turned into plan D.
Oh, was it still the happiest day one of your happiest days of your life?
Of course.
How'd you feel leading up to that moment when the break was about to happen?
Of course, extremely nervous and anxious, and start to be like, oh, I just want to get it done tonight. Like, tonight's the night. I'm tired of waiting. Let's just get this over with. That doesn't sound right, but whatever.
Did you happen to be like nervous all day, or was it just that part of the night?
All month.
All month? Oh, man.
Ever since I bought the ring. Hello.
Anything else to add? Like, I told them about the carriage problem and the protest problem, and like the amount of people, and then all of a sudden the break.
It just worked out perfectly.
It always has. Always. This guy does not really plan. He just happens to wing it, and it always ends up perfect. He did a great job.
It would have been great to have the ring at Disneyland like a couple days earlier, because we had like front row seats to the fireworks in front of the castle.
That was literally the day before he proposed. We were at the front of the castle right after the fireworks. That it would have been really adorable, but it was still perfect the way he proposed. So I'm not even mad, and he did a great job on the reins, so
worked out just fine.
Oh. Thanks for joining this. Thank you guys all so much for listening. Don't forget to check out the playlist down below to see all the other girls, how they got proposed to, and don't forget to check out their channel and say that I sent you. We thank you guys so much, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and know when we are posting next. We love you guys oh so much. Bye.
Bye.